Around. You're going. Nobody puts Gina in the corner. Oh, I'm gonna call her.
Linda, you want to see?
No. There's some more.
I'll wait till he's
I think he wants everybody in. Look, we all finished. Okay.
Don't trip over it.
So there's been a lot of discussion regarding where the ladder truck is going to be housed. I read social media. People want full transparency with this board, and I always think we are fully transparent. But I want to make sure that everyone knows what is going on, and when we have to hold a public meeting, we'll just even if it's a quick one. So if anything new developments come about, we'll have a quick public meeting. So right now we did have the ladder truck over at the compost facility. It's been cold over there, and the chief wasn't completely comfortable with it being over there. So it was moved to the DPW. Jason moved the sewer truck out and put it in the other part of the building. Both areas are warm now, and it is being housed there, and it's fine there right now. Well, since then, the owner of the old Snappy building on the canal, the red building right next to the lift bridge, his name is Mr. Gouzier, reached out to me after reading some articles in the newspaper, and he said, I want to offer my building to you to house the truck, and for 1 or 2 months. And I told him that the board did not want to pay the fee that he was asking before. So he said, no, I would like to offer it to you to house your truck for 1 or 2 months. And he would just expect that we put it over there. No one's in that building. It's locked, so no one can go in and out of there except our chief, who is ultimately in charge of the truck. So after he offered that, I called, I did some legwork, and I called the insurance agency, and I asked him, well, how would this affect our insurance? And he said that our municipal liability for the truck automatically extends to where the truck is housed. There's a general liability concern if a non-village employee accesses the space, but we wouldn't allow that because that truck is basically sitting there now. And he said that he would, I know. And then I spoke with our village attorney, and Matt said that he would add the property owner as additionally insured for general liability. Nope, I take that back. That was still Evan's agency. He said, just add the property owner as additional insured for general liability, and this does not cost anything. When I spoke with Scott, he was concerned, of it being off campus. What would happen if, they back into something in that building, and that would, obviously that's a concern in our own building. We're just responsible if there were any damages. So I wanted to put this out to the board. There were some, varying comments as I reached out to the board. So I decided that maybe we should have any concerns or questions voiced in a public meeting.
We would pay the electric, you said?
Electric and heat for the 1 or 2 months whenever we housed it. He seems to think we could just pull it in one end and bring it out the other end. And Matt Brooks did say he would write up some sort of agreement that would be, we would all sign if we took advantage. But if the board is completely comfortable having it over at the DPW, they can, we can keep it there also. So I just want a little bit of discussion amongst the board to see how everyone is feeling.
I would prefer to keep it on village property where it is. I mean, a month or two, I mean, it's gonna go to Tonawanda, the truck isn't even finished yet. They still have to finish the build out on it. We don't have 1 or 2 months to just be sitting up there, so. I feel more comfortable, village owns it, village property, why take the necessary risk over there? Jason would have to plow it, we'd have to, do some sort of maintenance over there, why put extra workload on our DPW when they're already, we have a place for it, keep it where it's at.
And you're comfortable with it being there when workers can go in and out to get their tools?
Yep.
Okay.
They're pretty responsible guys.
Well, I would think so too, but I try to think of everything and make the best, help contribute so that we can all make the best decision possible.
I would think it would be in better hands over there with employees around rather than at a vacant spot where there's no one, there's no security there at all. Obviously, you keep property you own on your own property before you keep it elsewhere. We'd still have to pay electric and heat over there. We're already paying electric and heat. It seems like a no-brainer.
Mark?
I agree with Scott.
Okay. Jess?
I guess I don't have real strong feelings in any direction. I think, Steve's not here, right? Cooley?
No.
Yeah, because I feel like he probably would have some insight here. But if we have a safe spot to keep it, why not keep it here? I know when I popped over to their training, they were concerned about being able to wash it. They're able to wash it now with it being in the.
Yeah, outside
DPW?
they have to bring a hose out.
Okay. Yeah, it feels. If everybody's fine with it being where it is right now, I don't have a problem moving it or not moving it. It seems like if we have an opportunity to take advantage of somebody's kindness in the village, that would be nice as well. But if it doesn't solve a problem, then I guess we don't.
We appreciate the offer.
Well, and that's what I told him because, he reached out. He is a business owner in the village and he owns several properties and he reached out and wanted to do this for the village. And I found a lot of people lately are reaching out in various ways, wanting to help the village. So I didn't want to just say, sorry, it's fine. I want the discussion and I want to be able to give him reasonings from the board.
And it would be good to know maybe if things change down the line, if this offer has like an expiration date or something, whereas if we find for some reason we have difficulty with access, it would be easier. It would be good to know like how long this offer is on the table, especially I don't know how long the truck's gonna be in Tonawanda. If it comes back after his offer was kind of off, does he have something else going on with the building? If it's nice to know that it's available and if he wants it down the line.
Okay. And just so the board knows, the truck is going back to Tonawanda on Tuesday next week. I just got a call from Pierce and he asked about the decaling because he hadn't heard anything official and I told him that we're holding off on the decaling and it's going back to Tonawanda to get the work done.
And we don't really know for how long.
No, he couldn't tell me. He said, I have no idea. But he had to do it when it was convenient for him to pick it up because they pick it up and they take it back. Okay, that's all I have. I just wanted to make sure this was on record and that I can give Mr. Hoosier an official answer. Thank you very much.
Are you looking for a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn? Okay. Second by Deb. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Carried. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.